Hello. I was recently I have been depressed. Yeah. Anyway, just wanted to talk about it because it does help. Um, I wanted to address the subject. Recently, I also had a stream where I talked about mental health. No, I'm not. I'm just laughing at how sometimes life can play you a trick. And like not that long after that, I experienced problems. Well, I think mostly what the problem was and has been for me is disappointment. Sometimes we build up expectations, sometimes without even wanting it. We kind of put ourselves out there on the line in a vulnerable spot where it's easy to get hurt, to get your emotions hurt and damaged. And of course, that also affects your mental health greatly. Especially when you have been not that satisfied with your life for a long time. Listen, I have a really satisfactory life online, but outside of it, not so much. However, I am aware how many people now feel the same. And that's really terrible. That's really awful. And sometimes, even worse part is it is really hard to do something about it, really. It takes time. Waiting can drive you crazy also. Don't I know everything about it? And then, each time I show some kind of, I feel the need to open up and to you out there and say maybe I need a break, or I haven't been totally satisfied with the way my channel is going, maybe, or though I am satisfied now, but I haven't been always, and stuff like that. And what do they say? These vicious minds. They go, he's crying once again, a crybaby. Look at a crybaby, this and that, and yeah. So like in this society, you're not supposed to show weakness. You're not supposed to show that you need someone, that you wanna need someone, wanna rely on someone. People go after you. If if nothing, then people have gone after me on the base of my looks. Even though I don't think there is much reason to, but they will find a reason. Believe me, they will find whatever they think might be wrong with your looks. They will find it. And if they can't, if you are perfect looking even, then they will make up something, definitely. Like, the stuff with Ross. He has had to go through so much abuse because he, well, you can say maybe he went too far with that dieting and all that. But at the end, it was his choice, I mean. But yeah, people just love to make fun, and that of course can really ruin your balance and make you very angry and frustrated. But the solution, right now, I'm getting to that very important part. The solution, I know, sometimes it's hard to just disconnect and leave your phone and say, I had enough, because sometimes after 1 hour you will pick it up and look again if there's any news, if anybody has posted something maybe about you, or even after 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, it's hard to stay away. But my solution is very often to just take a walk outside, and then when you are outside, it's kind of easier to get things into perspective. You sit on a bench and think about it. You must find out what you really want, and all right. I mean, not just that. Let's skip the tough stuff. The life, what you want in life. Not everyone knows what they want in life either, and can be very confusing whole thing today, especially. But just you must focus on other things that make you feel good and fulfilled, right? And sometimes it actually helps to kind of grow your ego a little bit, just a little bit, right? Because once you feel good about yourself, I mean, that helps make you feel good about yourself, definitely. If you don't just, grow it too big, of course. But I find that when I have high thoughts about myself for whatever reason, maybe it's because I can play guitar well, or write songs, or I guess well enough, or whatever, I know quite a lot about boxing, maybe, and I like perfumes that I find are good. So yeah, it's like it helps definitely. And people will always try, certain people, to diminish you, definitely, like they have done with me as well. Like recently, I mean, someone said my channel is shit. Basically, it's insignificant and small, and I shouldn't have memberships and stuff like that. But did that really affect me? No. Yeah, it bothered me. When I was listening to it, I felt very annoyed. Yeah, of course. Nobody likes listening to that. But just after that, I went in my head. I was like talking to myself, saying, "Yeah, whatever." I know he's saying those things because he's probably jealous that my channel has more subs now than his and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, anybody's channel which doesn't have like 50,000 or something subs and as many views may seem insignificant, but it's not about the numbers in the end, because people are like, today they will watch anything really. that helps them relax and disconnect. It doesn't really have to necessarily be great content. It's just that they enjoy watching that sorts of content. But when it comes to making these perfume reviews and all that, there is a specific formula definitely that you have to have in order to reach a big audience. And that formula includes a fancy looking thumbnail, certain words like keywords, expressions. Yeah. But I was thinking, should I try that? No. Because, listen, my channel originally wasn't about perfumes. I started doing it because I got really into perfumes, and then I thought, why not? I might enjoy it, might find it fun. But yeah, I mean, I do like doing those reviews, but when I see that they don't get the enough recognition, yeah, it's kind of not a good feeling. So maybe I will not do them anymore, or will probably, you know what, I will just do short fragrance videos from now on. But anyway, I digress now, sorry. Somehow I got into this field. You must focus. Of course, I know this sounds worn out, sounds like a cliche, but you must focus on positivity and the things you like about yourself. Not things you don't like about yourself. Right. That's I found out several years ago. This is the only way I can preserve my sanity, because I was struggling, like those years just before I turned 40 and after I turned 40. Oh my God, they were terrible years, and I had insomnia, and you name it, it was terrible. So then I was like, fuck it, to hell with all the bad negative thoughts. Yeah, sometimes they reappear, yeah, and then maybe you meet someone you really like, but online, sometimes, yeah, it has happened that people have met in real life after getting to know each other online, but as far as I know, usually it doesn't end well either, because especially if they don't live near each other and all that. Yeah, so don't do it. If you can avoid it, don't fall for anybody online, definitely. And I did it more than once, yeah. I admit, even now, I wanna beat myself up. In this age, I wanna, say to myself, you fucking idiot, you stupid head, you, whatever, you immature fuck. So, but yeah, it depends, like, in your nature. Some men, let's say, people, they just can't fall in love really. No, not easily anyway. That's great. I really envy those people. And some of us are, romantics and dreamers and all that. That's me, of course. And nothing wrong with that, but life will always be harder for us, And that's why you gotta focus on a thing. It's very good, physical activity, of course. Either working out in the gym but also you don't have to do that necessarily. You can do something else, of course. Listen to me, I feel like Eugene. But yeah, I mean, just be out there, get your exercise, and yeah, of course, one can also exercise at home, but it's not the same, is it? You this way you get to get out and exercise at the same time. That's the big plus. So yeah, as I said, I am still struggling a little bit because so much. Yeah, it would be it would be weird if I didn't, because so much BS has happened just the last 4 months. Yeah, I got it. I stepped into it. I must say, I stepped into it. I blame myself, definitely. I do. I stepped into it. I had no idea. I hadn't done my homework. The problem is that after last year, after August last year, I stopped watching many Fracom streams. So yeah, that's why I had no, I didn't know certain things about certain people, and yeah, so I wish I did, but anyway, what's done is done. Now we are moving on, and yeah, I hope also we can all move on, and yeah, what else is there to say? Really, not much. I will keep doing what I do as long as I find it rewarding, and when I don't, I will not do it. If that day comes, then I'll do something else. Try maybe focus on the music. Maybe we'll see. Right. So yeah, in the end, the big key word is love yourself, appreciate yourself, and don't look to validate yourself. Don't look for validation through others, through either being with others, involved with others romantically, or being friends with others as well. Maybe sometimes that happens too. You are friends with someone that you think is cool, and now suddenly you feel cooler. So don't do it. Don't think like that. All right. Right. Namaste.